Hey geeks, nerds, and curious wanderers of the internet. Welcome to Raven's Cinetech Rewind, where cinema, tech, and fandom collide in one glorious dumpster fire of hilarity and truth. Today, oh boy, we are opening Pandora's box of CGI crimes yet again. You thought floating mustaches were bad last time? Ha! Buckle those seatbelts, because today, it's the case of the invisible CrowdExtras. You know, those background characters in your favorite blockbusters that just don't look quite human. Yeah, we're tackling that travesty. Imagine this. You're watching a high-stakes, action-packed movie where the hero is giving their motivational speech to a packed auditorium, or at least it should be packed. Except, wait, half the people in the crowd have uncanny, frozen, Joker-like smiles plastered on their faces. They don't talk. They don't blink. Some literally repeat the same two-frame animation like a GIF gone wrong. Yes, folks, Hollywood loves cutting corners, and nowhere is it more obvious than in these crowd scenes. Welcome to the wonderful world of CGI extras, or as I like to call it, zombie Sims in HD. Now let's settle one thing. CGI has done some incredible stuff for cinema. I mean, you guys saw Avatar. Every hair follicle on a Navi's head was practically Oscar-worthy. But let's talk about the other side of CGI. The dark, bargain bin side. Like, why does every massive battle scene in certain big-name films feel like a video game from 2004? Like Lord of the Dead-Eyed Army? And don't even get me started on sports films with cardboard cutout audiences that look like they were lifted from stock PowerPoint clip art. Want a prime example? Remember that one infamous crowd scene from The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1? Oh wait, you probably don't, because they expected you not to notice. Yeah, Panem's revolution apparently couldn't afford real humans for its rallies. Some extras literally clipped through each other unironically in a scene meant to showcase peak human uprising. Can someone explain why they couldn't just hire actual extras? I hear people like getting paid to wave signs and look oppressed. It's a thing. And here's a tech spotlight for you. When Hollywood decides CGI crowds are too cheap for real humans, they sometimes use software like Golayam Crowd. Have you heard of it? Picture The Sims, but with mass choreography control. Cool in theory, until every individual looks like they auditioned for a low-budget Matrix reboot. They shuffle in the same loop over and over, again, giving big NPC energy, and not in a good way. Basically, directors get lazy, tap twice on the duplicate clone button, and suddenly we've got copy-paste Crowd 3000, looking like the understudies for Westworld's rejects. Now, here's the real kicker. Sometimes, those lifeless extras are actually relics from old green screen shots reused in multiple movies. Seriously, watch closely and you'll see the same digitally crafted grandpas cheering on a football game and quietly watching a courtroom drama, probably in the same year. Hollywood recycling goes beyond storylines, folks. Hatch eco-friendly CGI fail. But wait, there's a silver lining here. It's not all absurd. Did you know the Lord of the Rings trilogy actually used CGI crowds brilliantly? The studio created software called Massive to generate armies, where soldiers were programmed to think independently and react in real time during battle scenes. Yeah, Aragorn's inspiring speeches weren't wasted on dead-eyed drones. They inspired pixelated warriors ready to crush skulls in HD. But like all good things in life, Hollywood turned innovation into a punchline. Thanks, tech budget cuts. So, is it laziness? Or is it budget constraints? Probably both with a sprinkle of, nobody will notice, right? Except, guess what, Hollywood? We noticed. And here's my take. Practical effects and hiring human extras may not be as shiny or impressive as pixels on steroids, but it hits differently. There's nuance in the way real humans shuffle awkwardly in a scene. Imperfections make it believable. Robots can't mimic a bored fan in the stands quite like a real-life person checking Twitter during filming. All right, fam. I have to cut myself off before I end up petitioning for Save the Extra funds. But seriously, next time you watch your favorite flick and suddenly realize the stadium looks off, or those protesters barely move, just whisper softly to yourself, Raven Witchwood warned me. Because I did. That's another episode of Raven's CineTech Rewind done and dusted. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below your favorite or least favorite CGI fail. Until next time, I'm Raven Witchwood, keeping geek culture honest one roast at a time. Stay snarky, and see ya on the Rewind.